YouTube putting the resolution change in advanced settings. Perfectly organize your files with folders. Throwing everything in the downloads folder. How it feels leaving for work while your siblings are sleeping and on vacation. My whole family at 6 AM in the morning. Me who is just 2 hours ago got sleep. Getting out of your comfort zone to change your life. Nothing changes, but now it's not comfortable either. This university will open doors to endless opportunities. 6 years later, useless college degree. Peach in other media. This is my kingdom and I would spill my blood to defend it. Peach in the mainline games. Help me, Mario. Type of she-girls be wearing when one ray of sunshine appears. Me trying to do an assignment last minute and finding out why I had 2 weeks to do it. How I let air look after being put in a group with the popular girls and having to do the entire social studies project by myself. When I'm living with my roommates but no longer want to pay rent. He is still typing. Why is he taking so long? Where is that energy? When someone drinks all the time they are addicted. When someone does pills all the time they are addicted. What hit you in the face last night? If you live to end a 200,000 year streak of people getting me, all of my ancestors angry. Dwarves will turn 127 and make one of these their entire personality. I about had a heart attack when some lady pointed towards my waist and said, "Looks like your cork is falling out." My grandparents telling me stories of their youth and how they lived through a lot of stuff we learn in history, like the civil rights movement and the wars they lived through. Me when I'm old telling my grandchildren the story of Christian because I spent my youth online. Get a really good meme idea, decide to make it later, forget it entirely, forget it entirely. International Day for Failure, Monday 13th October 2025. It's effed up, mice don't make holes like these anymore. You hate cities because you claim they are crime-filled hellholes being overrun by minorities. I hate cities because high population density areas give me anxiety. We are not the same. Just gave my boyfriend an incorrect direction in the car and he sighed and muttered to himself, never assign to malice what can be attributed to incompetence. Watched my uncle get crushed in a game of cornhole at a family picnic. He complained it was because he didn't have a beer in his other hand as a counterweight. I'll be damned if he didn't grab one and like it was Thor's hammer won the next 10 straight games he played. Servers and staff watching line cooks stumble in at 6 AM hungover as F vomit their guts up, huff down a pack of cigarettes and work a double. If you follow me, you will wake up in 2016 and all this would have just been a dream. What will be your position after communism is achieved? Anti-communist guerrilla fighter. Anyone? Are you religious? Me, the book of memes. Boomers after buying up all the land before inflation when it was cheap, knowing our generation has to sell a kidney to make rent. Mentally ill, totally chill. When it's your third time beating your night and she finally texts back saying she's on the way. People eating like prehistoric men saying it's way healthier than anything in this era. The average life expectancy being 30, slightly over twice the one of a Labrador. My parents pretending to leave without me. Bye. 3-year-old me who didn't wanna go home yet. She, good luck finding a girl like me. Me. Finger licking good implies the existence of tollarking evil. Miss being in 3rd grade when my biggest worries were deforestation and the sun lying in 5 billion years. Excel, incel, incorrectly assuming something is a date. Getting front row seats to a concert. Getting front row seats to a movie. So show us exactly how many NFTs you bought with the state budget. Feeling strange, Mr. Bond? That's because I have laced your drink with Tylenol. You have autism now. I wish we could go back to the good old days, literally any medieval going through famine for the 17th time while watching their mother be or giving herbal medicine. iPhone tap to pay, insert card chip to pay, grandma with checkbook, 5-year-old with $20 worth of coins from piggy bank. Commander, fire at will, confused screaming. How it feels to like the movie Don't Breathe 2, 2021, breaking news, Captain America wanted for ladder. Xbox controllers are now selling for pennies. Microsoft is offloading Prime Day leftovers. That moment when you finally thought of that one point that you forgot to mention in your debate that would have validated your point. You know what? Everyone on 4chan and 8chan should be on a test. Every single incel. I couldn't give a single shit about their freedom of speech. Be me. Snowing. Walk home. Make hot chocolate. It's good. Thank you hot chocolate. Good news. It's not an STD. It's just splinters. If you were weird to me once, just know I'll be thinking about it for the next 48 hours. It is 1982. I'm 1 year old. Tron bombs at the box office. It is 2010. I'm 29 years old. Tron bombs at the box office. It is 2025. I'm 44 years old. Tron bombs at the box office. Oh bloody hell mate, they made Bluetooth British. Bluetooth in it. Man who answers door nap never sees visitors again. Oh I'm sorry, did someone get mad because people don't answer their after working hours phone calls? I'm gonna make a game based around Alice in Wonderland but horror themed. Accidentally ran into a strange tree, ended up here. It is time to go. Was I a good OS? No, you were not the best at first but people came to love you. Your successor is total garbage. Me recovering from a social event that I only went to for 1 hour. Me watching the taxi driver tell me about how he graduated and studied the same course I'm studying. I know I hurt you in the past but I have changed. A girl licks ice cream and plays with the tip of the gun's bayonet to try and elicit a reaction from a royal guard in Sweden in 1970. Whose low A grandma is this? I sign up for a dating site, the algorithms. That itchy part on my back, me, short arms poor flexibility. Just watched a flight attendant open a Twix and say quietly to herself candy for Mandy, hell yeah Mandy, treat yourself. POV, when you forget to hold your sleeve when you're putting on your jacket so now you're stuck with this. First day as vet, me, what seems to be the problem, cat, meow, me, yes but where? Who something smells good, what are you cooking? It's always just an onion. Has anyone tried making but without like or something? B you mean food? Ex-soldier raids animal shelter with assault rifle in full tactical gear to get cat back. He launched a one-man raid on an animal shelter after he believed that his missing cat was being held at the facility. I misspelt it, sorry. Autocorrect fail. Unemployed MFs be like it's Friday. Bro what the F you excited about? Me, holy F I'm so effing hungry I could go for some food right now. Burger wizard. Poor grandpa they blocked his view. For the rest of your life you can only eat food from one of these regions. Which do you choose? This is an impossible choice. I'm taking D all day every day. Is that all you need? A non-toxic work culture? Yes. Me watching a AAA billion-dollar budget horror movie. Me playing an obscure indie horror game made by 3 people with the budget of a Happy Meal. Hi, have you seen Final Destination? I'll show you my favorite moment now. Me during my vacation. Me thinking about my vacation. When you're led you don't know you're led. The pain is felt by others. The same thing happens when you're stupid. Son, pack your things. Tomorrow you turn 18. But mom, I don't have anywhere to go. Why are you home later than 10 p.m? You want your mother to lie of worry. You're only 30. Sorry ma. I love you. Romanticizing working late by pretending I'm a hard-boiled detective with a drinking problem, 3 ex-wives and a chiller on the loose. Finally, Python 3.14.0. Me with a baddie I pulled by being funny, slightly mysterious and having a little bit of money. My great-grandpa at 16 versus me at 16. Tyrone has left the chat. When you put during the reverse count and she keeps bouncing, I can't feel my legs. I want to be your friend but I do not know to start a conversation. People enjoying funny memes, the most insane trend on Twitter. Proactive people, lazy people, meal prepping. You ever get too start noticing things like the meow just hanging out in the word homeowner. What's an adult problem no one prepared you for? How effing constant everything is. Dishes, bills, errands, emails, laundry. It never ends. I thought adulthood was about achieving stability, but it's mostly just managing an endless to-do list while trying not to burn out. The age I consider old, my age. When they wake me up from that W dream where a 10 out of 10 sugar mom kidnapped me. Your birthday as an adult mainly consists of texting back thanks to people you haven't talked to in 5 years. If Adam and Eve were Chinese, we would have been in paradise because they would have ignored the apple and eaten the snake. It's easy to think of Italy as nothing more than spaghetti, garlic bread and Parmesan cheese, but a quick look at their history reveals they invented them. Did you know that the first French fry wasn't cooked in France? Where was it cooked then? In Greece. I'm non-binary. What does non-binary mean? It means he's afraid of binary. No, it doesn't. Stop it, Patrick. You're scaring him. If AI ever takes over, I hope this little guy's the leader. No one. Mobile game ads. We're interviewing a part-time nanny for 1 to 2 days a week. Today she got lost on the way to our house. She got her instructions on MapQuest and has a flip phone. Seems promising so far. Heh, I can't eat this much. Chomp. Dad, is it true all Asians look alike? I'm your neighbor. Manager, you have been late 4 times this week. Do you know what that means? Me, must be Thursday. Me when I get purely verbal instructions instead of getting shown how to do it by doing it. 50 Cent turns 50 today, happy birthday, ain't $1 now. Asian parents when your blood type turns out to be A-. Dad, look at your grandson. Dude looks straight out of South Park. What the F, Dad? Following current events through news outlets. Following current events through memes. Following current events through the Plague Inc. news crawl. When you're not wearing your glasses and you can't find them because you're not wearing your glasses, where are they? Happy tourist excited to tour Paris. Aggressive people with cups and a ball. The only angle that aliens approach the earth through. Good things to do when you're bored. Stare at wall. Rearrange furniture. Finger paint. Sleep. Look at houses you can't afford. Start argument. Scroll in bed. Rewatch Netflix. Bully yourself. Finally text back. OMG, I'm so sorry. I never saw your message. Simpleton says, bro, she hates me. What do you expect? Women hate everybody. When you wake up only to find that your phone didn't charge overnight. What? How people describe the world. How I experience it. The science of medicine. 100 years without a pandemic. Life expectancy pretty much doubled. Major diseases eliminated one after the other. The science of economics. Well, the crisis. This crisis. The economic crisis. Because of the crisis. The economic crisis. Me. Do you think deaf girls embait with one hand so they can the other one? My friends. When I get a work email after 5 on Friday. When you finally got back the old phone that you gave to your relatives and all of the contents you saved in that phone are gone. Country music plays in elevator. Me. I hate Toby Keith. Him. This isn't Toby Keith. Me. Leans into his face. I don't give a shit who this is. Why do people think money is the root of evil? I love money. It's the reason why I didn't exchange 800,000 eggs to buy a house. Bartering would luck. When you have a really bad day so you go to play video games but you can't win a single match. My professor handed back our 3-page film essays. To my surprise I got a C after class. I asked her why. You were supposed to write it about the movie The Emperor of Time. You wrote it on The Emperor's New Groove but it was kinda good so I didn't fail you. So that's how I'm doing.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.